Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another Monday Mindset. It is June 23rd. I know this last week, I think, was the week that my post didn't go up, but that is okay. I want to talk to you guys today about the one thing that I believe you should do every single day if you want to have a multi-million-dollar business. And I just put the multi-million-dollar business there because I know that's what we all want. That is something I have done. And in continuing to do. But I think this would apply to every area of your life. Like you could replace multi-million-dollar business with, hey, the one thing you should do if you want a great marriage, the one thing you should do if you want a great relationship with God, the one thing you should do if you want to actually get in shape and be healthy. I truly believe the more and more I'm living life and the more and more I'm trying to grow my own business and everything that I'm doing, that this has played an instrumental role in my success. And it's the first thing that tends to go away and the first thing I tend to neglect because I think it's so simple. So you guys know I run Reminder Media, right? So a lot of employees, a lot of revenue coming in the door. Also have the real estate team with my brother, Acre Brothers Realty. They just started a mortgage company with that. So we have mortgage going. We have a property management business that we started a year or so ago because we do a lot of flips, wholesaling and investing from a rental side. So my brother Mark runs that business, 127 Rentals with my brother Josh. And then we have, a bunch of real estate that we're doing. So there's a lot going on. Then I have my family, my wife Megan and 2 kids. I have our church. We're doing a church plant, which is really exciting. If you are in Pennsylvania, Worcester area, check out Abide Church. We are doing a church plant and it's going to be launching in October. So involved with that. There's just a lot going on. And as I look at like what makes things work or not work with inside Reminder Media and business, I keep coming back to this one thing. And I've been testing it out for the last 3 weeks because we just did a big land deal down in Virginia where we're going to build 61 houses down in Virginia. And so it's a newer thing. We've never done development before. And so I'm not a developer by any means, and that is not my expertise. But we're going to do this land deal, and we're going to work with the development company and builders, and we're kind of maneuvering all this stuff instead of just flipping and selling the land. And it's like so hands on deck right now, and it's a little overwhelming. And I went back to this fundamental thing, and as we've been doing it the last 3 weeks, I'm blown away just how successful it has been and how revealing it has been. And, there's this saying out there that you're not who you say you are, you're what you actually do every single day. So you're not who you proclaim to be. You are actually the habits that you do every single day, because people will proclaim one thing all day long, but go look at what they do, and that's who they truly are. So you can proclaim whoever you want in the man in the mirror, but what your habits are and what you're doing every day, day in and day out, will define you. So that gets me to, what should you do if you want to run a multi-million-dollar business, if you want to develop and build 61 houses, if you want to run a Reminder Media? And this is not a brag on me. I'm just telling you, this has been successful for me. It literally is every day a simple checklist of what are we going to get done today? What are we going to get done this week? No joke. That simple. Not earth-shattering. You could call it a little sticky note. I use Google Docs is what I do, but at 7:30 a.m. every single morning, my brother Steven and I are jumping on a quick Zoom call, and it is the most simple, like you would almost be embarrassed how simple it is, sitting down and going, look at yesterday and go, hey, did we talk to the attorney, Aaron, and get him the changes? Yes, no, need to do that. Hey, have a meeting with the tax person today. Do we have the items that we need? And going down a checklist of the tasks that have to be completed. And what's so revealing in this type of exercise is how slow, how slow that we tend to be in execution on the things that actually move the needle, the actual tasks that need to get done. It's like, oh my gosh, it is the picking up the brick and laying down the brick, talking to the attorney, getting on that detail with the developer if they need. Like simple things like, hey, the developer needs all the Milestone dates. Have we got that to the developer? And I think about Reminder Media. We've launched huge pieces of software before. We've done huge marketing campaigns before. And you know what we do when times get really, really like intense? We meet every single day, and we usually are meeting at a stand-up, we call it, in the morning. And that usually happens as a kickoff. And then we do a wrap-up huddle at the end of the day just to make sure the details are flowing, that we're on track. And I think this is a thing that happens to us in business, is that we overcomplicate what business really is. We overcomplicate because we think it needs to be some great strategy. We think it needs to be something that's more in-depth than just a simple checklist. But I am telling you, if you just commit this next month, it's June 23rd, just do it till July 23rd. Promise me that you will wake up, get, at 7:30 a.m., sit down and write your checklist for the day and do all those tasks. It will revolutionize your whole life and your business. And remember, I said it's not just about the multi-million-dollar company. Apply that. Imagine that with your marriage. Every single day at 7:30 a.m., you wake up and go, what do I need to do today to make my marriage the very best in the world? My relationship with my kids. What do I need to do today to make my relationship with my kids the best that it could possibly be? Think about every single thing in your life if you just sat down. And the key here is, and the reason why I think it works and the reason why I think we avoid it is because it takes so much discipline. It seems very simple and not earth-shattering. Nothing moves within a day usually besides just a simple thing. But man, the compounding effect of every single day, writing down your checklist of what you have to get done. The next day going, did I do this? And then adding the ones that still need to be there, removing the ones that you've completed. The compounding effect is amazing. And remember, who you proclaim to be is nothing. What you do is who you are. And this simple activity just defines who you are because it's what you're doing every single day. So that is my Monday mindset for you today. I hope that helps. I want you to be a multi-million-dollar producer. I want you to have an incredible faith and incredible friendships with your friends, incredible marriage. I want you to have all those things. And it's not rocket science. You don't have to go to the gurus out there. You literally just have to sit down every single day and go, what do I need to do today, checklist-wise, to actually make my marriage great? Oh, man, I need to take out the trash. Oh, man, I need to tell my wife I love her. Oh, man, I need to actually get home on time. I need to do the things that I say I'm going to do. And you just checklist them. And then the next day you literally go, did I do these things? And if you do that, man, do that for the next month. It will change your whole life. Guys, that is the Monday Mindset. It is June 23rd. Do not slack this week on the habits that will define who you are. How you live today will define your tomorrow. And do not complain because you're sitting in the bed that you've made. So everything you're experiencing today, most of the time, it's because of what we've created and what we've done. So let's change our future by changing today. Let's make it happen. Appreciate you guys. Happy Monday. Get out there and win for you, for your clients, for your family. Let's go.